Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99 here, and today we're doing an energy check-in with the Divine Masculine. So what is going on with them right now? Okay, what's going on with them? A lot of people in separation, so let's see what's happening with the masculine. So this is a pick a pile. Okay, so I just selected some energies. So we've got pile 1, the Knight of Swords, which is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, if that is your masculine. Pile 2, the King of Swords, again Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but a more mature version. And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So pick your pile and we'll get on with your messages. So hello pile 1. So we have the masculine represented by the Knight of Swords here. He may be an air sign or he may have air in his chart. Very logical thinkers, very much in their minds, not necessarily in touch with their emotions. This is a younger energy, maybe someone in their 20s, 30s. Okay, so let's get your messages. So I'm using all my own decks. So this deck is the Twin Flame Journey to Union. So we have checking up on each other's social media. So if you're in separation at this time, I do believe this person is looking up any posts that you do on social media. If you make videos, if you put photos up, he's checking on that, and you could be doing the same with them as well, okay? Moon cycles going within. So I do feel this person is moon sensitive, and he has been going within. He's been trying to get answers, because the full moon and the new moon particularly can trigger a lot in us, because obviously the moon governs our emotions, you know, very much governs water. The watery energy is our emotions. So very much had this time, you know, a lot of people on their own in separation had this time to go within and look for answers, which is not a good, you know, which is a good thing. He's missing kissing you. If you've already been kissing, you know, if you've kissed in the 3D, he, you know, fantasizes about kissing you again, literally all over your body. He just loves the thought of kissing you again, just wants to kiss you all over, basically. He's learning to self-love and self-care, and I do believe you, the viewer, are doing this at this time as well. This time in separation is important to do these things. Okay, to love ourselves, to have that value on ourselves, to not accept less than we deserve. And by doing this, both of you, you will be at the same vibration, and you will be able to attract each other back into your lives. So this is my deck, Twin Flames, Shades of Light and Dark. Calm waters before the storm. So yeah, this could be obviously a calm time at the moment in your connection, especially if you're not together, and maybe something's going to shake it up. We've got a solar eclipse on the 21st of June, so I do feel that's a turning point for a lot of people at that time. So it says calm waters before the storm, but sometimes we need something like that to shake things up, and then once we've had the storm, you know, it's like when we have a storm, isn't it? A lot of people can feel that pressure building. And when we've had the storm, it's a lot calmer and a lot smoother. So sometimes we need to have the storm, you know, for things to smooth out and to become clearer afterwards. So don't be fearful of that. He feels he has a good connection with you. He can feel you in the 5D. He feels you around him, as you probably do him. You know, this is a connection that cannot be broken. You know, this soul connection. You know, there's this invisible cord that connects you always. He wants to share. He wants to be open. He wants to be honest. So maybe there was a lack of honesty in the past in this connection. Maybe it was just purely he couldn't share his emotions at that time. He wasn't sure how he felt, and he didn't want to say something before he was sure, and now maybe he feels he's ready to share how he feels with you at this time. and he respects you immensely, okay? And he has hope, okay? He has hope for the future. He's looking forward. He's feeling positive at this time, okay? And this could be mirrored in you. You both could be feeling hopeful about the future at this time. So that's positive. And then this is my deck, Divine Masculine Journey to Sacred Union. So someone's going to reach out. You're going to get a text message or a phone call very soon, okay? And the number 8 is on here, so maybe in 8 days, okay? I can't guarantee timings, but it could be significant for somebody, or maybe that's August, okay? That someone is going to reach out in August, and that may seem a way off, but it will come around very quickly, believe me. Okay, so there's going to be a reconnection here. You're both missing each other sexually. You both miss that sexual connection you had. And if you've not had that, that's something you're both yearning for, to connect with that intimacy, that sexual connection. You have a lot of passion for each other. Yeah, and there's a lot of missing. You know, you're both missing each other here. I feel sadness. You know, there's sadness here that you're not in each other's lives at this time. Okay. There has been confusion, you know, on both sides, maybe not knowing which way to go, and that's why the person you need to go within to connect with your higher self, connect with your intuition, to gain guidance. And once you've done this and you know which way you want to go, you can attract that in to your life, okay? There could have been third-party situations for some of you, some sort of karmic ties. This is not necessarily relationships. This could be things to do with family, to do with work situations or money situations, okay? So these have to be resolved before people can move forward freely. And again, you know, your person could be busy with other people. Maybe they've got family, they've got parents that rely on them, or maybe they are at the end of a relationship, or they're helping out some people in the community. So there's been pulls on their time at the moment. But they can't get you out of their head, basically. It reminds me of that Kylie Minogue song, Can't Get You Out of My Head. And that song you can't get out of your head, can you, once it's in your head? So you're constantly on their mind. And again, this could be a mutual energy here, okay? So maybe this person was a runner and you didn't understand why they ran, but sometimes they run because they're overwhelmed by their feelings. They've never felt such feelings before, and it's a scary place to be, you know, if you're overwhelmed like that. And this person, as I say, has been going within. Maybe they've been researching twin flames, wanting to understand what this connection is, wanting to now open up to you. The silence is painful, lack of communication, no explanation. It's very painful, you know, because we put thoughts in our head, don't we? Why this, why that? So that can be very difficult. The actual no connection at all can be quite difficult. So they want to have, as I said, that sexual connection, but it's more than just sex. You light up their soul, and I'm sure it's vice versa. When they've made love with you, if you've had that connection in the past, you light up their soul, basically. It's this deep soul connection. They want your love, and you want their love, okay? So just focus on self-love at this time to attract each other back in. So there's been, you know, broken-heartedness over this situation. You know, your masculine wasn't ready to open up about his feelings, and that caused him to run. But it's time to let go of the past. Outside influences can get in the way, as I said, other people, other relationships, work, finances. Your person's going through dark night of the soul right now, okay? So let's just get some final guidance for you. some final guidance for pile 1, please. So with the Two of Pentacles, so someone's weighing up a decision, but they do want this happy ever after with you. Okay? This is what they want, and this is what you want. So I'm going to leave your reading there, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you in my next video. Many blessings. Hello, pile 2. You chose the King of Swords, which is air sign Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. A more mature man, again very logical, very possibly successful in the business world, but maybe not that in touch with their emotions, or do not show their emotions, okay? So these are my cards. So we have Twin Flames, Journey to Union. Stop and smell the roses. So that's about living in the moment, okay? Live in the moment, and I think your person is living in the moment at this time, okay? Is try not to look back. We cannot change the past, and don't look forward too far. Just live in the moment now. Enjoy your life now, okay? There's a fear of love here. So maybe your person has been in, like most of us, has been in a relationship where he really, was brave enough to share his heart, and this person basically mistreated his heart and does not, respect his heart or love his heart. So he's fearful of love because he feels it will always end in heartbreak. So that's really sad. But he feels this explosive passion with you. Whether you've been intimate in the past before, he has this really strong sexual attraction to you, okay? He's been doing mirror work, I feel. He's been, like, re-examining himself, like looking within as well, going within to search for answers, having a really good look at himself, which is all positive. So you may have had quite a lot of time apart. We've got here time apart, weeks, months, years. Some of you I know have been in separation for years. Some it's months, some it's weeks, but however long, it's still difficult, isn't it? This person was wearing a false mask. Maybe they told you they had no feelings for you, or they just didn't admit how much, they felt this connection with you. They may have denied it. Okay, that's what I feel. And as I said, go with the flow. This is about living in the moment, okay? Go with the flow. Don't try and push up against the tide. And this is my deck, Twin Flame Shades of Light and Dark. So go with the flow at the moment, okay? They want to have fun together with you. They want to have laughter. They want to have joyful times. Maybe the times you spent together were quite hard going because both or one of you was going through difficult times in your own lives. Yeah, they want those happy times again. Maybe you made them feel really relaxed. You made them smile. You made them laugh, and they're missing that, okay? They want to take you out for a coffee, okay, to reconnect with you, I feel. Nothing too heavy, just a coffee. They want that playfulness with you. They want to have that fun, light-hearted times. They don't want things to be too heavy, okay? Yeah, they've been going within. They've been doing the inner work. They've been doing the mirror work, as I said, and they're reconnecting and getting to know what this is all about. And they've never felt like this before about anyone else. So, it's a bit overwhelming for them, to be honest. So this is my Divine Masculine Journey to Sacred Union deck. So, yeah, they've been depressed. They hurt everyone they care about. They don't feel deserving of love, okay? But they have this passion for you. You set them alight. This passion they feel and you feel for each other is just lit a flame in them. So there will be karmic justice, okay, because this is a divine connection here. Okay, so any karma that you both have had will be resolved, okay? They want to have a heart-to-heart talk with you under the stars, to share dreams for the future. Maybe they are a stargazer, maybe they're into astronomy, or maybe you are. But it's romantic, isn't it, to sit under the stars and just have that deep, intimate talk together. Without you in it, their life is cold. They don't feel affection. They don't have any affection from anybody, maybe. Maybe there's no kindness or gentleness or caring in their life. Maybe they don't have those sort of relationships with anybody. And they want a reunion. They want to be honest about how they're feeling. Okay? So this is my Twin Flames Mission of Love Oracle. So there is a glimmer of hope. Like we said, they want to get back together with you. There's now an understanding. They have clarity. They're not denying it anymore. So that's progress. They've been doing the healing of their inner child, and maybe you have as well. They've been loving and nurturing themselves and working on forgiveness, and maybe you have as well. Because it's all about mirroring each other. And they never knew love like this before. You know, even despite the distance, they still feel this connection. They want you to be happy, whatever happens, though. They're missing you and they want to meet. And the feminine, it says here, wants a proper relationship, not just sex. And at the time, the masculine wasn't ready. But maybe they've changed their mind about that. And the heart wasn't open to love. And maybe the feminine were, maybe you, the viewer, were. And the masculine was holding on to past hurt, so they agreed to just be friends. So maybe at the moment there's no contact at all, it's quiet, there's nothing going on. But there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes, as I said to you, okay? So let's get some final guidance for you. Obviously this is just a general reading, okay? So take what resonates for you. And everybody's connection is different. So we have the Four of Cups. So there's been a lot of disappointment in love, obviously. Got karma. So karma is being worked on, okay, for both of you at this time. Six of Swords. So someone is moving on from the past, okay, moving on from upsets, disappointments, disagreements maybe, taking the lessons they've learned and going into smoother waters. So there's been a lot of burdens to carry, okay, for your masculine, okay, but he's ready to set those burdens down, okay, because that's the 10. And he's looking forward to the future, okay? He's just waiting. He's just waiting. This is like a waiting card, I feel. Oh, he's just waiting on things to change at the moment. Okay, so there are your messages, pile 2. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, pile 3. So you chose the Knight of Cups, which is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Night energy, a younger man, maybe 20s, 30s, but they are full of emotion, they're full of love here. Okay, so I'm using all my own cards. So this is Twin Flames Journey to Union. So he's working on his inner demons. We all have them, okay? We all have that dark side to us. Okay, so that takes time. You need to acknowledge it and work through that. But he feels spellbound by you. You know, something about you's triggered this in him. He's feeling this connection very strongly. Maybe you've had quite a bit of time apart, and time is a great healer. It can be difficult to be apart, but sometimes we need that alone time to do the healing work on ourselves. Okay, so don't try and rush the connection. Karma again. Work on lessons and release old patterns. So yeah, we all have karma in life that we have to deal with, and karma is about what you put out, you get back, okay? So always try and put out good vibes rather than bad vibes. But when we have these bad vibes, which is only human nature, I guess, we have to work on these and release the old patterns, the old ways of behaving, okay, to clear that karma. Yeah, we've got dark night of the soul going with him. So this masculine is really going through it at this time. He's gone within. But this work is needed, and he's needed to do this, okay? To go through, his dark night and come out the other side. So you are a twin flame connection, and maybe he's aware of what this means, and he feels this connection to you. He misses your tender kisses. Maybe you shared many tender kisses, and there was something about your kisses that he finds irresistible. So this is my deck, Twin Flame Shades of Light and Dark. So there's ascension energies at the moment. As you know, there's a lot going on in the world, and it's affecting everybody's energies, okay? And this is a time for many people that are going to become awakened, and they're going to ascend at this time. So I feel he's doing this work, and you may be as well. So yes, he wants a reunion with you, okay? He does want that reunion. So this person has had a lot of past hurt, so maybe you have as well. And it's caused a lot of anxiety and mental anguish, which he's working through at this time. But there will be karmic justice for you in this situation, okay? And when you do the inner work, you gain wisdom, you connect with your intuition, you connect with the divine, and you start to trust this, and you develop your inner knowing. And that's a very positive thing to have. So this is my deck, Divine Masculine Journey to Sacred Union. So he wants to meet up, to talk, and it may lead to sex because they're really craving that with you. Maybe you are as well. He feels that you put a spell on him. Like I said, spellbound lovers. Have you put a spell on him like a love spell? That's what he feels. He meets you in the astral. You meet in the 5D. You connect in the 5D, and he can be open and honest with you in the 5D. Okay, but you both want more than that now. He wants you to know when he closes his eyes, all he can see is you. Your image is ingrained on his brain, basically. He wants to feel happy, he wants to feel joyful, and being with you makes him feel like that. You are his son to him, okay? You bring him that joy, that happiness. And he knows it's your twin flame, so there's a lot of confirmation in this that he's aware of this connection now, okay? So this is my Twin Flames Mission of Love Oracle. So yeah, the same old, same old. So you've been friends maybe in this connection, but there was still no contact, and the silence was heartbreaking. It was very hard to handle at times. He wants you to know that, do you feel him when he's pleasuring himself? He's thinking of you in the times we shared, and when he comes, he calls out your name, and that could be both energies here. So you're sharing that on the 5D at the moment. He's getting signs, he hears songs, he sees messages, and this might be both of you. Numbers, number car plates, on the internet, in nature. Cannot forget you. The universe won't let him forget you. He has feelings. His intuition is guiding you, guiding him. And he knows, and you know maybe when to contact him when he needs a friend or advice. Maybe you both reach out. So there's going to be some sort of contact here, a phone call, a catch up. You miss the sound of each other's voices, and you're thinking and missing each other a lot. There's been challenges, one or both of you could be going through a divorce, a bereavement, family issues, financial problems, sleepless night, dark night of the soul again. So this person has really been going through it, okay? So let's get some final messages. Wow, the Ace of Cups. So he wants to give you his love. He wants that love commitment with you. But he's been worried about finances. He doesn't feel he's got enough to come forward at this time. But we have the Death card, so that's about endings and new beginnings. So you're coming into a new cycle. And Seven of Cups, I think both of you have been visualising or fantasising a lot about the other person and trying to manifest each other back. As I said, he's been working on his shadow side, and maybe you have too. And that needs to be done before you get back together, okay? Time alone. But he sees you as his empress, okay? He sees you as that abundant, beautiful female, a nurturer, kind, compassionate, loving, you know, a woman that a lot of men would desire to have in their lives as a partner. So I'm going to leave that there, pile 3. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, as I'm doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, 2 of my decks. So have a great day, many blessings, take care.